I remember the first sermon in this series particularly lit my heart on fire with passion and joy for God, and it really drove home this one point that to live as Christ and to die is gain. To live as Christ and to die is gain. But actually not to say that as a nice cliche, and not to just pass over that and go, wow, that's a profound thought, and then carry on. But to actually... the sermon just really hit home for me that, wow, what if you actually believe that? What if that actually is your statement of life? What if you wake up every morning, man, I'm alive, it's Christ. And actually I don't mind dying, if that's today, if that's tomorrow, if that's next week, because it's actually gain. I'm actually going to be with Christ, and that's far better. I really just feel like throughout this whole series on Joy Unshaken, it really has just exalted Christ. And just shown, time after time after time, that where is joy? Jesus. Where is joy? Jesus. Where is joy? Jesus. Life is just all found in Jesus. There's been two other thoughts, really, that have struck me quite deeply about this series on Joy Unshaken. And first, it's the witness of a joyful church. For the world to look around and see... try and find their joy and try and find their satisfaction and purpose in all sorts of things, whether it's, just all sorts of just pleasures and self-serving things, or whether it's careers, or whether it's ambitions, or whatever it is, but always coming up empty. To see a church, a family who seem to have oftentimes nothing but hard times and struggles, but actually they're kind of lit aflame by amazing joy which doesn't fail because Jesus is always there. And the last thought that really struck me, and we actually talked about this last week, was this idea of contentment, when he says, not ripping that verse out of context like it normally is. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, meaning actually we do go through hard times, but we get to be content in those times. If I could sum up what I've walked away from in this series, it's Christ is enough. Christ is enough, and that's just a really simple 3-word thing that I take away from this. So thank you, guys.